I aim to create the most civil S&P as possible by creating an economy similar to the one seen in the first S&P using paper as a currency. With that, everyone would participate in a tax collecting service every week where the tax would be publicly burnt. Crime, as always, would also be fairly punished, ranging from imprisonment to death. My economy, as you know, is paper, which is made from sugar canes, so to prevent money printing, all sugarcane farms are limited to a 2x2 farm space. Punishment for anything bigger than that will depend on the context. An example would be a block over the limit would just be a simple warning, but a facility for money printing will result in serious punishment. I would allow jobs for extra money by a supplier who would employ workers and they'll have to pay them fairly, or you could get a government job.
Okay, now listen. Okay, now listen to me though. Now you're gonna have to listen to me for a minute. You're gonna have to listen to me. So I as mayor will favor both the anarchist and the guy who just wants to play Minecraft. Okay, I will allow conflict, although only in the arena, and I'm also going to allow far bases, only under the condition that you keep destructive items such as withers or anything of the likes in a bank. Yeah, a bank. I'm gonna make a bank too. It's gonna be really secretive and really cool. And also, we're gonna have the right to bear arms, so the government won't hunt you down if you have cool stuff. And also there's gonna be it's gonna be really cool and really balanced, and we're gonna have a balance between the all the gay SMPs. It's gonna be great. Okay, I have a lot of experience. I was Jacob's right hand man, and I did most of his job. I am the owner, so I know what I'm doing. I am responsible. Many of my peers in the government consider me more responsible than the actual mayor. So I think I'm the most qualified here to be mayor, and I'm really cool. And I will give like free cookies, at least 10, to everybody in the server. So yeah, that's my speech.
First of all, before I get into my speech, I would like to thank all of my wonderful supporters. I simply would not be here without you. I would like to thank all of my supporters for getting me to this spot where I am right now. I would like to announce that I am going to have a community-based approach. So, for example, if there is something I would like to do as mayor that I personally think would do the S&P better, what if I'm the only one in the entire S&P that supports that? Well, then I could still do it because I'm the mayor, but not a lot of people would be happy. So I would have a community vote take place on stuff that would majorly affect the S&P. In addition, for example, if there is a conflict, I would try to solve it out by asking everyone for their point of view, because some people are going to see it differently than other people. And usually, if you get enough point of views, then you can make a decision properly. Also, I would like to announce that if I am elected, I will attempt to bring back an economy that would also be made of paper, that would also have regulated sugar cane farms. And then I would also try to have the punishments fit the crime. So, for example, if you were to steal like one block of wool for someone, you wouldn't get like instantly banned, kicked, deleted by canned, your pitched, you're out of here from the server. Instead, you would probably just like receive like a minor warning or something. So it also works the other way. So, for example, if someone kills someone and burns their house down, then they also wouldn't just receive like a little warning. They would probably receive a much more severe punishment. I would like to say that I am a very experienced leader. For example, on the third iteration of the Gay Survival Multiplayer, there was a major conflict regarding items being stolen, and I, at 11:45 p.m., was pinged to help solve the conflict. And I, because I care about the Gay Survival Multiplayer, willingly solved the conflict. And then, although you may say that I might not have solved the conflict the best way, the fact that I was specifically called to the con to help solve it does say a lot about my conflict solving ability.
Can all the mayoral candidates walk up to the stage, please? Okay, any questions from the crowd to any of our fellow mayoral candidates?
Yes.
No.
Why are the mayors lying? One of them, falsely said that he resolved the problem when It wasn't resolved. Liars.
No, I didn't lie. What did I lie about, huh?
I'm
Exactly.
not talking about you.
You just said they're all liars.
I said, why is one of them lying?
I'll have you note that I never actually specifically stated that I solved it. I just said that I was called to solve it. So
Why did you use it as a point of
Yeah,
your leadership?
Yeah, it didn't work out.
because
Therefore,
it shows that I was okay. Well then, why did you specifically call me to solve the conflict? Because you were the one who didn't call me to do that.
Because you
Why?
are
I was
probably
just back
the
in the
only
game.
person who is. You're probably the only person who I thought of at that moment that could be smart enough to be unbiased.
All
I
right.
have my vote. I have my vote. Can we just do the
Alright.
Okay,
election now?
I'm gonna
Alright.
Shut
ask
up,
a random
Christian.
question to each and every one of you. Unless there's any more.
Actually, hold up. I have
Why do
some
you have so many
questions.
A's?
I have some questions for the other candidates. All right. So, Gundrum 7959.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
So you said that you would be collecting a tax and then publicly burning it, yeah?
Yes, it'd be a tax
So,
of 10 papers.
so what even is the point of the tax in the first place?
so you can live there?
It's to
Christian,
prevent
shut
too
up.
much money gain.
You know, like
Keep the prices just at a similar rate each week.
Flanders, about that
Alright.
point, I'm gonna ask Gundrum this. So is there gonna be the same tax for everybody, or is tax gonna be based off income?
It's the same tax for everybody.
So what if you're a hobo living on the streets with
Yeah.
nothing?
You
Versus
should-
like
So
a
if
full
it's the same
person
tax
made
for
of
everybody,
the house made of diamonds.
if it's the same tax for everybody, then there's no point in collecting it because it doesn't help control the income any because the people on top are still ahead.
Hey!
Okay. So if everyone receives the same tax, regardless of income, then you're not actually controlling the prices because the people at the top will have the same lead over everybody.
True. It's like Elon Musk getting just paying $100 each month, and like a hobo paying $100 each month. It doesn't add up like that.
I would agree with that analogy, Christian.
Flanders, how do you plan on controlling monopolies?
That's a good question.
So basically, every 2 weeks or so, I will require everyone do an income report. And then based off of their income report, I will tax them in an amount that I feel is appropriate.
How will you
Lying.
And
know
if you
this?
lie,
Hold up. Don't continue. How will you know that this
You
income
can lie.
report is?
and if your income report is a little sus, or you are caught lying on your income report, the punishment will be extremely severe.
Cameron, what do you plan on doing with the currency, if anything?
Who the fuck wants an economy in Minecraft?
Exactly. Vote
Paper
P1.
bill.
You guys, everyone, all these other candidates here are gay and dumb because they think an economy will work in Minecraft when in fact capitalism
Homophobia?
That's
True.
shut up. The
homophobic.
entire thing of
True,
capitalism is the
true.
fact that you can control a
20,
resource, and you
21.
can't do that in an infinite world.
my
Therefore,
God.
talk about an economy is completely pointless.
Yeah, you made the
P1
economy.
2021.
Hey,
P1
hey,
for president.
hey, you should give me food. I'm at half of her.
Do you plan on
Oh.
having any policies whatsoever?
She doesn't even want to be there. What do you mean?
Okay,
I have
so
to ask.
of course I'm gonna do something. If I'm not gonna get elected, of course I'm gonna do something.
Actually, I have a question for Cam real quick. Can I ask?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you can slay.
All right. So, Cameron P19779.
Yeah.
So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the entire purpose of the mayoral system was because people were tired of you in power. So, what makes you think that by running for mayor, people will want you back in power?
I'm actually a pretty funny guy, and I think people would vote for me. So,
True.